The planet of Jaros was a dark and inhospitable world. Once a thriving colony of the Zephyrians, it had become nothing more than a barren wasteland, plagued by endless storms and catastrophic volcanic eruptions. The alien species that once roamed the surface now teetered on the brink of extinction, and the last surviving members were their daughters, the Zephyrian girls. The Zephyrians were known across the galaxy for their advanced technology, but their hubris had led to their downfall. They had ignored the warnings of impending disaster, certain that their superior intellect could stave off the wrath of their planet's instability. But now, with their city in ruins and their resources depleted, the only hope for survival was an ancient relic, the Starlight Crystal, a powerful artifact capable of manipulating the core of Jaros to stabilize its chaotic energy. Unfortunately, the crystal was located deep within the heart of the planet's volcanic region, a place that no one had dared to venture for centuries. The Zephyrian girls, brave and determined, made the decision to retrieve the artifact themselves. They knew the risks, but it was a gamble they had no choice but to take. As they made their way toward the crystal's location, the ground beneath them trembled, and the sky above crackled with lightning. The storm was growing stronger, and with each step, the danger intensified. The girls were resourceful, but even they could sense that time was running out. They had no weapons, no backup, and the elements were against them. Their only chance of survival was the crystal, and they could only pray that they could reach it before the planet's destruction became inevitable. But as the final stretch of their journey loomed, a voice, sharp and commanding, cracked through the atmosphere, breaking the silence of their desolate world. "Human forces incoming. Prepare for extraction." The girls stopped in their tracks, confused and uncertain. They had heard stories of humanity's resilience and strength, how their kind had made a name for themselves across the galaxy. But never had they expected the humans to intervene in their plight. The Zephyrians had always seen humans as primitive, unrefined, and weak, a race that was no match for the galactic powers. Yet here, in their moment of need, humanity was coming to their aid. Without hesitation, the girls followed the signal to a clearing where they found an extraordinary sight. A massive human warship, the Defiant, hovered above the crumbling landscape. Its sleek, advanced design seemed to mock the Zephyrians' once proud technology, but there was no time to admire it. The ship's hatch opened, and from within, a group of human soldiers descended, their armor gleaming under the storm's fury. At the head of the group was Commander Anna Hayes, a veteran of countless battles and the first to volunteer for this dangerous mission. The Zephyrians had been skeptical when they had sent their distress signal to the humans, but the response had been swift and without question. Now, as Commander Hayes approached the girls, her eyes locked onto theirs with a mix of determination and empathy. "We're here to get you out of here," Hayes said, her voice unwavering. "We've got your back. Let's move." For the first time in what felt like an eternity, the Zephyrian girls felt a flicker of hope. They had always been taught to rely on themselves, but now they realized that they didn't have to do it alone. The humans had come, not just with weapons and technology, but with a sense of camaraderie that transcended species. The storm intensified and the ground quaked beneath their feet. It was clear that time was running out. The girls quickly followed the humans as they made their way back toward the warship, their hearts pounding with the weight of their mission. As they neared the ship, the volcanic eruption began in earnest. A river of molten lava surged from the planet's core, threatening to consume everything in its path. The girls ran faster, fear gnawing at their heels, but the humans, ever determined, formed a protective circle around them, pushing forward with unyielding resolve. Commander Hayes barked orders to her crew, and within moments, the Defiant's engines roared to life. The ship's massive thrusters ignited, sending a shockwave through the air as it lifted off the ground, narrowly avoiding the incoming lava flow. The girls scrambled aboard, breathless and exhausted, but with a renewed sense of hope. As the warship soared into the sky, leaving Jaros behind, the Zephyrian girls looked out the window. For the first time in their lives, they felt the weight of their species fall lifted. The humans had not only saved them, they had given them a chance to rebuild. Commander Hayes stood beside them, watching the stars ahead. "You're not alone anymore," she said softly. "We fight together now." The Zephyrians had once viewed humans as insignificant, But in the face of annihilation, it was humanity's strength, unity, and unwavering will that had proven to be the ultimate weapon. The galaxy had underestimated them for far too long, but now it would have to reckon with the humans' undeniable power. And as the Defiant cruised through the vast expanse of space, the girls understood the humans had given them more than just their lives. They had given them hope, and that was a gift worth fighting for.